previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw again is Jackson. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. Now the ball comes loose, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offense...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Check. After the interception, here's Jackson. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Steelers 14. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run with a big man, Jackson, at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Jackson got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown from 10 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I don't think it's any state secret. I know what they were saying before they started this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand. They've got it 1st and 10. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Mike 14, Mike 3. Get the ball. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Switch.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Dez. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Right now, let's run, baby. 28. Bengals 21. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Williams. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
14.
Griffin. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
Let's go. Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
36. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Line 36. Line 36. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Line 36.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. picked off at the 49. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Williams will try again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Let's bring it.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready up, team. Mike. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mike 14. Mike 14. I'm on.
Now Williams. Unable to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
You got it.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
14's the mic.
Griffin. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. 4th down. Here's RG3. He completes it to Bryant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, this is the quarterback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They run it with Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're taking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal.
And that's caught inside the 30. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Red ball 80. Right 14, 19 right. Watch the slant. Slant, slant. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Set, go.
Griffin to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best, they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
36 to Mike.
Alert three.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll look downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27.
Sponge. No. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Middle.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
36. Mike, 36. Hey, report. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. I'm coming.
Jackson on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Let's go.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things up.